Hey everyone, my name's Matt, and I'd like to welcome you to what I'm hoping will be the first episode of many in my new series called GTFOverland Adventures. Today I'm going to be uploading a video that comprises mainly scenes from my last trip to Moab with my friend Megan, as well as my trip before that where I spent about a week in Sand Flats Recreation Area in Moab. Just driving around, camping, off-roading, hiking with my dog Nova, who will be a big feature in this channel. At the moment I drive a 1998 Jeep Wrangler TJ with the 4-liter straight six. It's got over 200,000 miles on it, but it was taken care of so well. I mean, this engine runs really great. Can't say that I'm surprised, seeing as I bought it from somebody I know and trust. Got it for a great deal, so I figure I got to do it justice and upgrade her so that she can take me kind of anywhere I want to go. After purchasing the Jeep, I managed to install a 2-inch lift kit and added 31-inch Mazama open range tires, which I've got to say are just fantastic tires. I mean, they're, from what I can find and the information that I've gotten, a relatively new tire. Mazama's owned by Les Schwab tires, and apparently they say they put 15 years of development into these tires, and they're like 2 millimeters shy of being mud terrains. I gotta say that everything I've read about these tires is fantastic. I've talked to a couple other people that actually have them, and they are really impressed, as am I. I mean, I've had, no real slippage or traction loss. They air down really well and still give you a nice solid sidewall. So if you're looking to stay on the all-terrain side of things and, want that lower road noise, a little more comfortable road feel, and yet still get really great off-road performance. I mean, I've had these things in Moab, and they just perform. I've been in the Colorado Rockies here where I live, where I've spent, at least a half a dozen weekends with the Jeep since purchasing it about 4 months ago. So it's been really, really, really capable. It's a standard sport. There are no lockers or disconnectable sway bars, which, maybe projects for the future, I don't know. But this is all a big process. I'm taking it one day at a time, and this overland thing can be done. It can be done for relatively inexpensive. I see a lot of channels where these guys have, a good amount of money, and don't get me wrong, they're working hard for that money and for those things that they're putting on their vehicles. But I think that for somebody like me, these things can be done a lot less expensively and a little more DIY. And this channel is going to focus mainly on the TJ because the aftermarket for the Jeep TJ is not as big as what you'd find in the JK and JL aftermarket, especially the JK. I mean, there's like no comparison. It's not even funny. So what I'm doing is I'm finding ways to modify parts from basically anything I can find, modify them to fit on and work on my Jeep. So the point of this channel basically is to both buy things that will work and to find and modify other things. Now, I've always been handy. I work with my hands for most of my life, and this is just the time in my life where it is time to get going and time to really adventure. Get out there, and I know that adventuring sounds corny and everybody's doing it now, but I don't know, I feel like I can bring a little bit of a different perspective, hopefully. Kind of like the new guy with minimal mechanical experience, kind of figuring it out as he goes with Haynes catalog and internet tutorials and just being overall clever, I hope. So if you like what you see, please like, comment, or subscribe. You can give it a thumbs down. It'll help me get things together and get more focused and align the channel. But you know, this is mainly just a test of my editing skills, which I've never done before, so please leave good comments, bad comments help, but come on, be nice guys, this is my first time. With that, this is GTFOverland saying don't forget to get the F Overland.
So I'll just do a little bit of narrating here. We had just passed into Utah the night before, but we ended up getting screwed over and not being able to find a place to camp that night, so we slept in the Jeep. But this morning, as you can see, we've got a nice little campsite. It's beautiful. This was the next day. Unfortunately, we found this one Saturday morning, but it was okay. Could have been a hell of a lot worse.
We are in Williams Butt, Billy's Butt Campground. Welcome one, welcome all. Fuck off.
Everybody's acting like they're free. Spending all your time with your heads bowed down like it's your destiny.
So the question is, where are we?
Excited, Nova? You having a good time? You don't care. You don't care. You're just a dog.
Turning off and tuning out, never followed up.
seatbelts work.
What's that?
My comment about it goes so slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could wait for me to do this and then get back in my Jeep. I know, right, Nova?
It's your destiny.